the Oscar goes to
Olivia Colman,
Daniel Day-Lewis,
And the bankrupt.
Laurence Olivier,
Share and lose.
Many people consider actors to be entitled, multi-millionaires, throwing toddler-like tantrums over the wrong-coloured M&Ms, or shedding tears by the bucket load while accepting their Oscar. Not every actor falls into that category, however. Meet Ian.
My name's Ian O'Brien. I'm 10 foot 5.5. I'm Ian O'Brien. I'm 10 foot 5.5. My name's Ian O'Brien. I'm 5 foot 10.5 and I'm with Total Talent Agency.
Ian represents the majority of actors in an industry where 95% of individuals are out of work at any given time. I've always been curious to know how this 95% majority cope.
You want a cup of tea?
In the lead up to my documentary, I contacted every agency in Scotland to inquire about the availability of their clients.
I haven't got any milk.
I was almost unanimously ignored, with the exception of one agency who got back to me to advise that one of their clients would be interested and available.
Let's wait on the kettle boiling.
Just doing your day-to-day things as an actor. So
Are you filming right now?
Oh yeah. Just the more information I can get.
Yeah. No,
edit, you know.
Yeah, no problem. Did you say you wanted a cup of tea? I'll be back in a minute.
I'm trying to make an accurate depiction of the working life of an actor, or day-to-day life as an actor. So I'll be following you around with the camera.
Everywhere?
Yeah, everywhere. Mm-hmm.
What about into the toilet for showers and stuff?
Oh no, I don't.
Yeah, no, because you can follow me into the shower if you want.
That's not necessary.
Right, let me show you my CV, okay? So, I was in Macbeth, Love Play, and Death of a Salesman. And I had a nude scene in each one of those plays. So nudity is like my skill. I mean, I don't get embarrassed being nude. That's the skill.
Okay, well, I'm not looking for nudity. As I say, I just want to follow you around, ask you a couple of questions about acting, about the day-to-day life of it, and maybe interview a couple of your colleagues as well.
So do you want me to prepare a monologue so you can see what I can do?
No. Nothing like that. No acting at all. I just want you to be yourself. That's it. Simple.
Okay. Oh, great. Well, when do I find out?
What about?
About whether I've got the gig.
This? The documentary I'm making?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I thought your agent told me that you had agreed to it.
Yeah, I'm on board. 100%.
Okay. Great.
Oh wow! What? This is amazing. I can't believe it. Wait, hold on 1 second. I'm going to go and phone my mum. All right?
Of course.
1 wee second. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, Mum. Great news. Equity minimum, I'm guessing.
Shit. He's getting paid. Right, so just to be clear, you do know that there is I don't think I was clear.
You're perfectly clear.
Okay, so just so you know.
Yeah, you're going to follow me about, film everything that I do, and maybe speak to a couple of my colleagues in that.
Correct, but you know that there's no financial incentive for the participation of this documentary.
It's unpaid.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that makes sense.
Good.
You know what, I'm an idiot. I keep forgetting your tea. Just a second.
Oh, please.
As Ian left to fetch the tea again, I took a moment to look around his room and noticed for the first time that he was living in a room that consisted of little more than a desk, a lamp, a keyboard, and a cupboard. Which led me to wonder.
Ian, sorry, just out of curiosity, do you have a bed? I just noticed, is this your room? Yeah.
Ian seemed to consider his sparse living arrangements to be a blessing. He explained that a lack of belongings meant a lack of distractions. Ian had bought into the ethos that a clean room leads to a clear mind. He explained that the empty space allows him to perform in his very own makeshift stage. Plus, the open room allowed for his musical compositions to reverberate, enriching the sound.
The reverberation, it really enriches the sound. It's a song I've been working on. It's called Fade. So, As I start to wake, my dream starts to fade, baby. And as I begin to wake, the music starts to fade, baby. Right, so that's not the right style, but I've got a solo. It's like, yeah, I mean, the solo needs a wee bit of work in that as well. But did you hear? You can hear it reverberating that, can't you? It sounds good.
So, what's that song about?
Like when you wake up and you've had a nice dream, and you try and remember it, but it just goes away. I suppose it's kind of like that. Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to get on with some reading. I try and read about a different practitioner every day, you know, just to make sure I've got as many different various sort of influences as possible.
Excellent. What kind of practitioners? Yeah.
Well, Stanislavski.
Mm-hmm. Nice one.
And,
yep.
Yeah. He's who I'm reading just now.
Great.
Ian seemed caught off guard by my arrival today and was very distracted. I had the feeling that maybe I embarrassed him by appearing unannounced and filming him before he had the opportunity to be camera ready.
Okay, bye.
We agreed that we would reconvene tomorrow morning. The next day I arrived at Ian's house to find him in a state of exultation. It was clear to see whatever he was discussing on the phone seemed very exciting.
You seem excited. What was the call about?
I've got news. I've got news.
This mic on.
Yeah, no bother.
Got them the other day, quite nifty.
So I've got some pretty exciting news.
Fantastic. You care to share?
Yes, I do. I'm down to the last 3 for a commercial that's shooting in Austria.
That's fantastic news. Well done. You must be excited.
Yeah, can you tell? Yeah, my agent phoned me about an hour ago. I'm down to the last 3, 15 grand for a few days' work.
It's a lot of money, that. How long would 15k last you?
Oh, I could make that stretch. Maybe 2 years. I could really use the money. I mean, the last 2 things that my agent put me up for, including this, is an unpaid theatre gig in Cumbernauld, which is just costing me an absolute arm and leg in trains.
Why take work that makes you financially worse off?
Well, you know, you've got to stay relevant. You've got to keep your face in the picture, you know. You've got to go to the theatre and attend workshops and networking events so people see your face, but you've also got to be able to live day by day as well. It's just what's expected of you. Things like that. That's the sort of money that you're looking at. So you want to make sure that you get some. Oh, it's my dad. I've not told him about the exciting news. Is it alright if I just do that just now?
Take your time.
Thanks, man. Right. Hello, Dad. How are you doing? I've got some really exciting news. What's the matter? What happened? I love you. Bye-bye.
Everything okay, Ian?
My gran died. It's Dad's best friend. And her funeral's on the same day as my audition. I've never been this close to a role before, ever. Like, I'm down at the bottom 3 without even doing an audition. That never happens. I wondered if Gran would want me to do the audition. I think she would want me to do it. You know, I'm going to phone my dad. Just a second.
So, how did your dad take it?
Oh, he's disappointed. I'm going to miss my Gran's funeral for an audition.
There's still a 1 in 3 chance of you getting the role.
Yeah. That's what my agent said. Am I a bad person?
No.
Finished reading about Stanislavski, so I'm reading Dario Fo, Tricks of the Trade.
The sudden shift in Ian's mood was strange and a little unsettling. He was clearly conflicted about the decision to attend the audition instead of his grandmother's funeral. Now suddenly it's as if the conversation with his father hadn't happened. Had the call been compartmentalised and filed away in his mind to help him to deal with the issue in the short term? I could only wonder. I arrived at Ian's house to find him in a state of distress. When I arrived, he was on the phone with his agent.
Well, why did you word it like that?
I'd planned to travel with Ian for today's audition, but it seemed like there was an abrupt change of plan.
Well, yeah, I have reread it, and well, yeah, it does seem that I've No, you don't understand, Sally. I sacked off my Gran's funeral today, Sally, because I thought I had an audition. Yeah. Okay, goodbye.
Ian, I hope you don't mind me coming in. I heard your voice chapping the door a few times. Didn't sound too positive.
So apparently, when my agent told me that I had a 1 in 3 chance of getting the role, that wasn't... I had a 1 in 3 chance of getting an audition.
Oh.
Yeah, and I failed that at the first stage because my nose is too big. That's that then, Easy come, easy go. C'est la vie. That's life. That's what all the people...
Sorry about that, Ian. There's always going to be other auditions, you know.
I've got to go. I need to go to Dundee. They've got my Gran's funeral, mate.
Do you want me to come with you, Ian?
Aye, alright.
In his panic to leave quickly, Ian had forgotten to pick up his keys, resulting in this.
I've locked myself out. Bugger it.
Undeterred, Ian continued on his journey, hoping that his flatmate would let him in later. He was not dressed appropriately for the occasion, but that was the furthest thing from his mind. His only focus was to somehow make it to his grand's funeral on time. As the saying goes, fortune favours the brave.
I've lost my soul.
What do you mean by that, Ian?
The sole of my fucking shoes come off. Just fucking stick it.
Have you got any super glue?
No.
Ian, let's do
Elastic bands.
Despite his defiance, any fortune in Ian's favour had all but vanished without a trace. The mixture of desperation and dedication is something that seems unique to the world of acting. In his failed attempts at making a success of his career, Ian finds himself playing the main character in a real-life drama that's playing out much like a Greek tragedy. I felt sympathy for Ian in that moment. He seemed lost. The full weight of the situation lay heavy upon him. Coincidentally, I would be travelling to St Andrews that evening, a few miles south of Dundee. I decided to offer Ian a lift then and there and hoped that he could make it to his grand's funeral on time. As I was explaining the situation, Ian received a phone call from Sally, his agent.
One second, it's Sally.
Hello? Okay, yeah, right, no problem. I'm on my way. Cancel the funeral. I've got an audition. Can you give me a lift to the audition?
Yeah, sure, let's go.
Ian was in a primal state of focus and determination. He implored me to run with him to the car in order to get him to his audition on time. As he had done earlier, Ian seemed to forget about his grand's funeral in an instant. Putting that thought, it seemed, way to the back of his mind as a preventative measure, perhaps to prevent it from interfering with his audition.
Where's your audition?
Where's your car?
Where's your audition?
Where's your car?
The red one!
Right, you two go it.
Right, where are we going?
Go right. It doesn't make any sense.
Right, we're there.
Oh, no, wait, right. Oh no, I've lost the address. Right, it's either left or right.
Ian, I don't know where I'm going. Can you...
Right.
Right here? Can I go this way?
I don't know, I've never been here before.
That's what I'm going left. You said you go right, so I'll go left now. Is this what it's always like for auditions?
Wait a sec, I recognise this.
Yeah, it's because we're here 2 seconds ago. We're on the opposite side of the island. Fuck's sake. Give me the address.
What?
Give me the address.
A sec. Right, it's take it.
Barfillin Drive.
If that's how you say it.
Right.
Do you think you can get us there?
It's saying it's near here. Is your auditions normally in a house and estate?
No.
It's just down here.
What, in a house?
Oh, that's where it's led me to, aye.
Doesn't seem right. I'm gonna phone Sally, just a sec. She sent me the wrong address.
Oh, you're kidding me on.
She's gonna send me the right address now. Get your phone ready.
So this is definitely the right address, yeah?
Yeah, well, that last one was the address of our dog walker, so I'm hoping that this one's the address of the bloody audition.
Jesus.
I don't like the look of this place. Thanks a lot, man.
As panic subsided, we made it to the venue in 25 minutes, well within the hour time frame given to him. Was Ian about to receive some good fortune? Time would tell.
How'd it go?
They'd already left.
What?
Yeah, they'd gone home.
I thought they said they would see you.
Yeah, they did. It's just the way it goes sometimes. I better phone Sally. Hi, Sally.
Ian explained the situation to his agent Sally, who, judging by his reaction, had little sympathy or time for him. She had sent him to a random residential estate, then an empty building. He had traded one last opportunity to say goodbye to his grandmother in order to chase the ghost of an audition, a decision that would surely haunt him.
Well, what audition?
Most tragic of all, it seemed he would be willing to do it all over again, irrespective of the cost,
Yeah, unpaid.
both emotional and monetary.
And you do realise that 25% of zero is zero. Can you get me some paid work, please? Right.
So what did your agent say?
I've got another audition tomorrow.
That's good. What about this one?
It's gone. It's gone now. Yeah, they probably cast it before we even got in the car over here. But thanks for giving me a lift in that, I really appreciate it.
No, don't mention it, mate. I'm sorry I couldn't help.
It's not your fault. You think you could give me a lift home?
Yeah, of course, we'll call that a day. Well, at least the sun's out, eh? That's you, Ian.
Oh. Right, thanks for the lift.
Yeah, no bother. Good work today. And yeah, we'll see you. See you soon.
See you later.
So, why do you do it?
Good question.
Maybe I should rephrase that. Do you think it's worth it?
Yes. I mean, sometimes, you know, I think it has to be.
Do you feel like you'll be a successful actor one day?
Maybe. You never know. But, you know, realistically, probably not. But, you know, I can't think like that.
Why?
Because if I thought like that and didn't believe, then I might not be able to get out of my bed in the morning. You've got to believe.
Oh, as I start to wake, the dream starts to fade.